Hi. Before the video starts, I wanna quickly mention that in the video it sounds like I hate the fact that clubs put their club's name or text in general in their badge. I don't actually think this way. I think it's actually a good idea to put text in your club badge sometimes, and it just came off as this way that I hate them. I don't actually hate it. It's good if executed well, but mostly it's executed pretty midly, so that's why it's probably looks pretty bad in the video. Anyway, that's kinda it. Yeah. The Veikkaus Liiga is the highest tier of Finnish football. It holds 12 teams and which all around Finland, which all of them battle out to see who is the Finnish champion. Then there's Ykkösliiga, the second highest tier of Finnish football, which is also a great league to play in for Finnish standards. Today I'm gonna be ranking all teams from both of these, which is 12 plus 10, totaling a total of 22 teams in a tier list based on their club badge. As always, we have 5 tiers as A, B, C, D, as being the best, D being the worst. No after this time, because I doubt we'd have that bad badges in Finland. First of all, we have Coops. I think it's A tier. The color combination is great in my opinion. Uh, the only thing why it isn't in S tier is because it has the name written twice, which I don't think it's good. It has Coops, the acronym up here, and then the long Kuopion palloseura in the bottom. Uh, that's just why. Why do you need your name twice? But I guess that's it, I don't know. Next we have Ilves, which easy S tier. It's one of the most unique badges I've ever seen, not only in Finnish football and football in general, because it's not a general badge. Usually badges have this same mold that they are going to, like the Coops here. They have the year they have been made in here, they have the acronym, they might have the club name in long, not only, and in the worst case scenarios, they have it twice. Yes, I am attacking Coop's badge here really hard, but yeah. Uh, the colors are also great in the Ilves badge. The green, which is also used along with the yellow links, is great. Then we have HJK, which it's more of a generic badge, but I think it's still A tier and high A tier, better than a Coops because it only has its name when once, which is already better than a Coops. Uh, I also think the color combination is good in the fact that it's the capital of Finland as their home city, and the colors of the Finnish flag are used. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's a good touch. There's a lot of the 5 stars on the top, but they're kind of just there, in my opinion. Like, the badge works without them, but they're also there. We started off strong, but here comes the first bad badge. As you guys see there. Okay, so the colors are the only thing that gets me off because, like, it's not fully shit brown, but it's this, like, ugly brown, yellowish thing. I don't like it. Like, it just puts me off, and, like, I guess it has some good things. Their shirt is cool because they don't even use the same color in their shirt. Like, they use gold in their shirt and they don't even use gold in their badge. This doesn't even look like gold. It's just brown and an ugly shade of brown, which I don't like. Then we have VPS, which I think is the worst badge in Veikkausliiga. I don't know about Ykkösliiga as well, but yeah, it's the worst badge in Veikkausliiga. It's so boring. Like, oh my god, you have all these colors to choose from. You have you. Sorry, but like, it's so bad. You have so many people's imaginations, and do a ball with 3 letters and it's black and white. In general, I don't like black and white alone. Coops has black, white, and yellow, which yellow adds a cool. If it could, oh my god. If Coops will be only black and white, it will probably be C tier. But it's not, so it's good. But VPS is a ball with black and white with 3 letters. And you could argue that actually the letters have cool font in them, and no, they don't. So it's just terrible. Like from my ranking of VPS, you might have gotten the idea that I don't like black and white as a combination. Don't get me wrong, I don't. But Haka is still enough for a C tier, and a high C tier at that, because black and white is not my favorite combination. It's overused, it's boring, it gives this. And yeah, the shirts aren't good as well, because like both teams have black and white shirts, like, because black and white is so boring. Also, Haka has its name twice on it, at the top here and at the bottom here, which is not great. And the other reason it's better than VPS and the top of C tier for now is that it has more design than Asiko, and it's more complicated than Next up we have Gnistan, or EF Gnistan if you wanna be really nerdy about it. So B tier. It has kinda the same problem as VPS, where it only has 2 colors, but at least the colors are kinda good looking. Good looking there. I mean, yellow and blue are also kinda overused combination, if I can't lie. Hoyuko has the same problem as well in their shirts pretty much, and all their promotional material, but yeah. I think it's also a good touch that it's only the letter G there. It's not like it could be way worse. They could have written Gnistan up here, they could have a yellow ball here in the center, they could have some stars up there. So I think this is good. It's nothing crazy. It's not. Next up we have FC Inter. Oh hell yeah. But I don't see it here because like I like the design kinda, because like it has an idea going on, but do you see how crowded that is? Like if I look at this, I look like, what am I supposed to focus on in this badge? There's text on the top, there's text on the both sides, then there's the ball, which I also have this. Sir, they're football club badges, but why does every single badge have a football in them? And it's either on the center, like here and here, or it's the entire logo, or it's in the bottom like this. But like, you get it. I don't really like it. I mean, if executed well, sure, like with Hoyuko here and Coops here, it's gonna be great. And yeah, also, it's mostly black and white. There's like strip of blue and red here, and that's it. Next up we have AC Oulu, which it's B tier, but I'm debating on if it's here or here. I think it's going below Gnistan though, because yeah, well, I'm gonna explain it to you. Why it's B tier is because I think it's similar to Gnistan in a way that it doesn't use too much in it. You know, it has like 3 colors, and 2 of them are shades of blue and white. It's simple. It's easily recognizable, and yeah, yeah. I'm saying yeah a lot, but I like it. I don't really know why. I think it's the colors are this. This navy blue color is not really used much, so I think it might be that, but I'm not sure. Next up we have IFK Mariehamn. I'm debating between S or A here. I think it's top of A though. Main reason being because the IFK badge design is really overused in Finland. You'll see that if you go look at divisions 2 or below, you're gonna see a lot of them. I don't think there's a single one in. No, there is one in first division. Sorry, but yeah, the color combination is also great with the light blue, gold, and white, and especially their shirts are amazing. Like, it's, if I remember correctly, it's white turquoise and turquoise. That's not how you pronounce it, but VPS was bad, wasn't it? Well, there's something even worse. FC Lahti. Like, oh my. First of all, black and white. Second of all, what the hell is this? Like, it's literally just, oh, let's just write FC Lahti in the bottom. And then they ran out of ideas, and then just like, let's have this, I guess, cool design for Al. And well, they sort of took an L with this design because this is so bad. Like, I cannot think of a single badge worse than this from any division. And I've looked at a lot of divisions and groups in my life in football, and like, this is exceptionally bad. Like, you might think that I forgot about the S tier totally because like it's only one club in there. Well, thankfully, AIF goes there as well. I like this design. I'm sad they're relegating this season, but at least Ykkösliiga's there, so I guess it's still okay. It's really cool. It's below Ilves because they still have the club name written on it. It's not on that level of uniqueness, but the oak leaves are really good designed in my opinion, especially because they come from Tammisaari, translated straight to Oak Island. So the oak leaf represents the city and the place their canton really well. Now we're entering the territory of Ykkösliiga teams. Now when I said that there's 10 teams in Ykkösliiga total, well, yeah, but there's only 9 badges here, so what is going on? That's because the 10th team is SJK Academy. And, well, you can see where I ranked SJK, so like, first in the Ykkösliiga cast we have KTP. When I said get ready for B tiers, this is the first one. I think it's at the bottom right now. I mean, it's cool. The green-white stripe design is kinda cool, but then there's a lot of black and white. And I don't like black and white as a combination. Really. But yeah, the green is enough to get it B tier. If this would be black and white stripes, it would literally be below FC Lahti. Okay, probably not because FC Lahti is that bad. I mean, second in the Ykkösliiga cast we have Jippo. Now this is B tier as well. I don't think it's enough for A tier, but it's actually at the top of B tier in my opinion. The red and gray, just white, is a good combination in my opinion. At least here, it has the same thing as AC Oulu, where the right side is slightly darker than the left side. If it would only be the badge right here, it could actually be at the bottom 8 tier, but they felt they needed to write Jippo Joensuu here. Then we have FF Jaro, which I think is about to B tier. Not a single A tier yet. This is an example of how to do the football logo with the football well. It has the ball here, but these leaves I think add a really good touch to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks really well. Also, for some reason, the text Jaro really works here. I don't know why, but it works in my opinion. And here comes Ykkösliiga's first A-tier TPS. You might realize why it's black and white, and usually black and white clubs are here. The thing is, this is an example in my opinion of black and white color scheme executed well. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically VPS but better. It could also be that the colors are kind of swapped because VPS has a white ball and TPS has a black ball. It could be that, and it probably is that, because if TPS logo would be white ball, it could probably be indeed. Next we have Yaps, and this was actually a hard part for me because I don't know what to think about this. I did end up with the top of seat here, since this is like the blue is great as a color in here, but I don't know I don't understand what it's supposed to look like. Next up we have PK3 and this is an A tier and a really high A tier at that. I think between HJK and KuPS is actually pretty great. I don't know what is it. I actually do. It's probably the ball design and this is the W or what is it? But I think that's cool. It adds something to it. The ball design is not like simple like BPS, which only has lines like his. Veikkaus has lines like this. There are a lot of more lines. Also, their red and black W here adds something to it. Next up, we have Salpa, and I actually kind of like this, but it doesn't really compete with a lot of the A tier things. And top of the B tier is also. I'll put him here between Gnistan and AC Oulu because I like the blue and white thing. I like this one in the center. I like yeah, that's how I speak English. I like the swans text here, showcasing the name or like the nickname given to the club. And I don't think because Gnistan just has something in it, like the simplicity. And AC Oulu tries a bit too much maybe to be that simple, and yeah, that's why Salpa is between them. Fun fact, here I also thought about moving KTP down to the C tier, which I did because at the end of the day it's kind of mid. Next up we have Kappa, and I thought of this a little bit longer than the other ones because I think it's a interesting design, and I think the top of B tier is fine for it. It also works. It also does a really good job with the ball on the center thing. Same with HJK and KuPS. And yeah, I also like the text warping of the Käpylän pallo. It does make it a little bit harder to read the pallo here at the bottom. But yeah, also the net here is really cool. I didn't realize it the first time. Next we have MP, and if you're wondering why it's down in a new tier, so I accidentally placed it in the list before and I couldn't put it back down here because it's the last one. So it now comes from here. MP is in my opinion a really good design for this, and the top of B tier is good. It's not as good as Kappa in my opinion. And the reason for that is the same with KuPS, with having its name twice in the center with MP at bottom with Mikkelin palloilijat. It pretty much looks the same as KuPS actually now that I think about it, as it has the ball, it has the acronym, it has the long name, and it has the year at the bottom of the ball, which it could be copied, I don't know. If you like this type of video and wanna see me add on to this list even more, for example with the first division teams and second division teams, please let me know. And I'm currently trying out new forms of content anyway, so you can give me ideas on what type of content I could try in the future. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.